Hi guys, it's Ray. We're just going to do a super quick project today for my studio door. This has been my warning that I'm in here recording for, well, long enough to have used all of these pieces of tape. So I decided to upgrade to something else, and I forget to hang it up half the time, so people are knocking and interrupting me, and you know, and especially now that there's more people home more of the time, it's become a bit of an issue. So I am taking some permanent vinyls. These are from HTVRont. These are the 5 colors I used. I had originally planned to use a turquoise color instead of the green, but I think because of where this will be hanging, I'm better off going with the green, and I may put some ribbon and some greenery on the one side. So I've got that, I've got my transfer tape, and I have just this little 7-inch round circle from Plaid. I picked this up at Walmart, but this is going to be my base. I'm not even going to paint this, I'm just going to go right over the raw wood. So I'm going to get this staple out though. And I might have to grab my heat gun if this won't peel nicely, but it might. There we go. So, if I can get the staple wiggled out. Alright, so I have all my pieces cut. I just left one to weed. The one that says, welcome. Whoops. It's hard for me to see the cut lines from where I'm standing, so I'm just kind of guessing. So, that is all of my pieces. So, one side's going to be welcome, and one side's going to be I'm recording. So, and I'm just going to use vinyl as the backers for each side. So I have to get this separated. Okay. And I'm not actually going to even use the transfer tape for the big circles. I do a tiny bit of wood showing. If I want to, I can come back in later and paint over that. So this is also going to get a strip of gray across the center. Just kind of playing off that a miniature version of the wood round welcome signs, basically. And this is going on really nicely. Very few bubbles. One in here. So, and the welcome, I am going to need that transfer tape for. That'll be it for that side. If you have little bubbles, you can take your weeding tool or your pin pen. I prefer my pin pen because it's smaller, but oh, and just pop the bubbles. So I'm going to flip this over straight, and I have a white circle for the other side. So this is going to get recording thank you across the center. So there we go. Double-sided sign. I think I got it a little bit crooked, but I'm going to, I think, definitely dress this side up a little bit. So I'm going to grab some greenery, some ribbon, and I'll be back and we'll put a little hanger on here and some kind of ribbon. Okay, so I opted to keep everything I pulled pretty flat, so when it's flipped the other way and this side's against the door, it's not going to bulge out too much. So I just cut a little jute twine hanger. My glue gun's just getting up to temp, but this way I can hang it from a command hook and it'll just swivel on the hanger. And I've got a couple little lamb's ear leaves. And then a couple little pieces of boxwood greenery. And then I just went with a little simple jute twine bow to hang in the center, just to kind of cover up some of that glue. So that's it. I'm gonna press this down and let it dry for a second. So this is on a hook on a different door, but you'll get the idea. There's my welcome when I'm not recording, and I just need to simply flip it to the stop recording. Thank you. And I can see a little bit of the greenery on the back side, but that's fine. It still hangs well, so good enough. Better than a piece of paper taped to the door that nobody pays attention to.